Man, let's go, let's go. Welcome back. Welcome back. Shout out to Coach Joe. Shout out to Hoop Jargon. Shout out to New Media. We in this thing. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Perfect timing. Shout out to Danny Joseph. Shout out to Jonathan Williams. Shout out to DG Andre. Let's have a blessed day. Let's go. Woo! Let's go. Sorry, Coach Joe. I had to.
Loving it, brother. What's up, DJ? What's up, Hoop Jargon? Hey, love the energy, my brother. Yes, right. We another day on hashtag New Media, Nation United, DJ's Raw and Cut Truth. Hey, it's another opportunity to come in and spend with the family. So it's a great day. What's happening, fam?
Man, everything is great. And can you hear me just okay, everybody?
I hear you great.
Good, good. This is a major show. What's up, Hoop Jargon?
What up, bro? Happy to be in the building, Coach. What up, Nation? What up, Media? And it's a new day, it's a beautiful day, and let's move as such.
Exactly. So, Coach Joe, you've been watching the well, I don't know if you've been watching the Hornets like that because LaMelo Ball ain't playing, man. But the Hornets are sitting pretty at the fourth seed. But I tried to tell people, do not judge these teams until the new trade acquisitions are comfortable on each team, whether it's the Eastern Conference or the Western Conference. What do you think about that, OG?
Well, I'm going to tell you, for myself, DJ, the answer is no, I haven't been watching them like I was watching them when Melo was playing, obviously. But I peek a little bit here and there to see what they're doing. And they've been doing what they normally been doing, which is relying on heroic performances from dudes who are not heroes, okay, dudes who are not consistent to give you those hero performances, okay, relying on them dudes to come up with them hero performances. So they pretty much look like what I thought they would look like. They, the Miami win to me was a good win for them. And well, any win in the NBA is a good win. I mean, winning is winning, but a team will, as far as building and everything, and move toward the future. That Miami win was a pretty good win. So yeah, so I'm not seeing anything that I haven't seen before. Just more of the same. But I am happy to see and hear Rozier talk, Miles talk, Gordon finally come out and talk, Devontae finally come out and talk. PJ said some amazing stuff, how much he misses Melo. And how much he's missed on the team, so it misses him being around. So so some good things too, though. So yeah, that's my take, DJ. Thanks.
Good. Hoop Jargon. Do you think the Hornets can sustain winning at this pace, or do you think they will stay at the fourth seed, or do you think that teams in the Eastern Conference that have not rebuilt, but restructured their team and added pieces will catch up to them?
So I want to, before I answer that directly, I want to say a little bit what Coach was laying out is what you see now is the remnants of a winning culture. When you set a winning culture, you got guys who normally aren't expected to step up because you believe in the whole program. And I don't care who you are, what you say, what you do, that is a derivative, not all, but a big virtue of that is LaMelo Ball. He put this been in dog shit land for since let's be real. Hell, since Steven Jackson played for the Bobcats, and that's a long time ago. This team is ass, but they are now they're a fixture in a playoff picture. Which let's keep everything in proper context. Before this year started, who said this could be a playoff team? Can y'all tell me anybody who said the Hornets at the number 3 pick, well, LaMelo Ball gonna be a power fixture? Who said that?
The fairy godmother.
There you go. Nobody said it. So we gotta understand what we're observing from a macro level You understand what I mean? So now the team plays with confidence. When you have a winning mentality, you play more selfish. There's something to lose from a methodology standpoint, and that's what you're seeing right now. It's a beautiful thing to watch in basketball. Now, DJ, with your question to see will they maintain it, that remains to be seen. Now, will they be in the playoffs? I think we understand that, but in the East, 2 games fluxes damn near the third to the 7th seed. You know what I mean? So that remains to be seen. With LaMelo out, I don't know how long this well of confidence lasts, but it is a beautiful thing to observe. If I were just a betting man, I would say you see him around the 5 range with no LaMelo Ball.
And Cal Peak says they win it now, but we know tough matchups are coming. We didn't get to see the big 3 in Miami face them. True. And I thought it would happen. Spoelstra didn't make it happen. They put a fight and still lost. See, that's the glaring truth. The game was close at the end without the full starting lineup of Miami Heat. That tells you everything you need to know.
Facts.
Everything you need to know. Araya says Hornets win 3 of the easiest games this season, and the other teams played hardly no defense, a game within the game. Well, we'll see how good they are. That's why I told everybody on Twitter and social media to wait until a month before I fully judge this team. If the Hornets at the end of the month of April are the 4th seed or top 5 seed, I would give them their props of stepping up in competition. Shout out to Sean Bless. Shout out to Drum Keys.
Well, that's like a warm take right there, DJ.
What do you say?
I said that sounds like a warm take right there, DJ.
Oh, man. I'm just being real.
I'm rubbing off on you, DJ.
Oh, man. I'm sounding like Hoop Jargon. I sound like my brother Hoop Jargon today.
Well, see, I'm gonna tell you, DJ, for myself. For me, it's very simple. Melo has moved the culture, as Hoop Jargon said earlier, for them to play a certain way, and also what I see too is the gods of basketball coming into play. And I talked a little bit about this once before, which was, if you look, a lot of things are falling for Charlotte in their favor, like we just talked about with the big 3 being out in Miami. Okay, a lot when you start seeing things like that happening, teams winning when they supposedly shouldn't win, or things just fall their way. It just happens that way, and usually it happens that way with great players. When great players come in, things start happening that don't normally look like they should happen. See, and so that's what I see. What you think, Hoop?
No, I think that's true, and I think we see examples like, let's take my Lakers for example. We're like 0-4 the last 4 games with LeBron and AD out. So what the team is having to do is something they never really had to do, is run an organic offense without your mainstay. And no indictment on LeBron, but obviously we were way too toppy. With the Charlotte Honets situation, is just seeing again that natural flow, the natural buy-in. You have a lot of younger guys, and then I bet if you ask them, it feels like a college situation to them. Again, that's something they can relate to pretty easily. So what you're seeing is the psychological aspect, like Coach is saying, because then it just seems like a shot that don't normally fall, it falls. A 50-50 ball you don't normally get, you get. And that's when the buy-in is there and you go just a little harder than you used to do. That is what you're seeing with Charlotte right now, in my opinion.
The legend CJ says they will suffer against the Nets this week. And the Nets, man, and shout out to J&J Videos. Shout out to you, sister. Says, what's up, New Media fam? Smash the like button. No doubt.
What up,
See, reading through the comments. Right, guys. Her
DJ,
PJ got.
so here's my comment. DJ, who
Yeah,
the hell not gonna struggle the rest of this season? Come on now. Who the hell not gonna struggle against the Nets?
yeah, everybody. That's why I didn't touch on it that much. I mean, the Nets are whooping everybody in different ways, and they lost a game. Hey, Coach Joe, the Nets
Yes.
lost a game to. They got blown out one time during the stretch, and that's because they rested everybody. James Harden didn't play, KD didn't play, Kyrie didn't play, even most of their starters. So I don't really count that game. But when they're in full strength, they're very tough to defend. Now I disagree with Stephen A. Smith talking about James Harden is the best offensive player. Not Stephen A. but Roly Poly Charles Barkley. I disagree with him saying that James Harden is the best offensive player of all time. Here's why he's not, because when the playoffs arrive, he doesn't get those same calls because the playoffs are physical, more physical. You got to earn your calls. And when he doesn't get those calls, he doesn't average as much points. And he shoots a worse percentage because of that, because he's looking for calls. But since he's with a KD and a Kyrie, that will lessen the blow, so to say. And he will play without being a hero.
Well, for me, DJ, I think you're making a great point there. It's interesting to me that Charles Barkley saying that James Harden is the best offensive player in the history of the game, when him and Charles have something in common. They both don't have rings.
Boy, I love you, Coach. Boy, I love you, Coach. You sniff it out just like me. Go ahead.
Yes. Go ahead, Hoop.
No. I know where you're going. So, no, go finish it out. I just want to let acknowledge that I know where you're going.
Okay. Yeah, this is all just people from the same society giving each other a high five. That's all. Charles always looks to find people who are like him. Okay, the stories are similar to his. You know what I mean? Because he can't really be in the conversation, and I feel bad for him in a way, only in a way, because I was around when he was coming up, and I remember when it was said at the time about Charles, stop trying to act like a tough guy and act like you all letting a bag of chips, and get your ass in the gym and learn how to defend. See, but he wasn't interested in that. He wasn't interested in being a well-rounded player. See, when Michael Jordan's story was at the time, and Magic's and Larry and Isaiah, working crazy and manic, trying to make sure they stay on the top. Charles was being the funny guy, being the tough guy, being the guy that's got all of the jokes or whatever. Okay, now that it's over with, and you look like the poser that you were. Okay, you're just not the complete dude that everybody else were. Now you're trying to change the narrative and put James Harden in this thing, and Dame Lillard was put in it as well. I don't understand. Okay, we've seen a lot of talented players in the NBA, a lot of dudes that can score. We just saw Scalabrine kill this high school kid the other day and took his shoes. Show you just that it ain't about what they think it is. Okay, it ain't about talent. It's about more than that. See, but they want to try to change the narrative. No, we're not going to change the narrative. The great ones win titles. They raise their level of play and more than just scoring. Okay, so knock it off, Charles. Go ahead.
The word today is agenda, and Coach sniffed that shit out just like I did. And what you see is a lot of guys have to, in a secret fashion, validate themselves with commentary with people who they see who are like them. Yes. Meaning James Harden, MVP level guy who cannot get it done when it matters. So what Charles stands to gain is to big up people like him who y'all got to know. Charles Barkley was a beast. Don't just remember from his Houston days. Charles Barkley, the round mound rebound, that dude was a headache. Undersized guy, athletic as hell, strong, fiery personality. Charles Barkley was that dude. And the reason why he doesn't get the respect he gets is because of a guy named Michael Jeffrey Jordan. That's why he don't get the respect he got. So he sees himself a lot in James Harden. You know, and LeBron James, well, hell, you can't even say he's just LeBron. A lot of players are with James Harden's success. So when you big up a non-championship winning player and give them respect, what you ultimately do is give yourself that same respect. And that's what Charles Barkley is doing. And you gotta understand, that's why Shaq gets on his ass all the time like he does. He's like, Chuck, you don't know about going back to back. Chuck, you don't know about winning. And you're thinking yourself if you don't think that don't mess with Chuck. That messes with him because he know how great he was, but he knew he was lazy. He knew he wasn't selfless. And so he's boosting himself through James Harden.
Exactly.
Facts, hoop jargon. You hitting the nail on the head. Go ahead, DJ.
Let me read this comment, man. Y'all on fire today, man. Hit the like button, share the video with your friends, family, or people that know sports or want to talk about sports. This is an exciting discussion. Shout out to Aunt James. Aunt James is a Charlotte Hornet fan. He says LaMelo have increased their confidence this year, but at the same time, when the refs let people get away and foul LaMelo hard, not letting them go to the free throw line, it costs the team points. Facts. That's why LaMelo got hurt, I believe, allowing opposing teams to rough up LaMelo, not giving them calls. And the saddest part is Coach James Borrego. I know there's some Borrego fans in here that love Borrego, even though he has a below 400 coaching record. But that's another topic for a different day. For people to defend him and not see him one time fight for LaMelo Ball to get calls, I just don't have respect for it. The Hornets are playing well because they're sharing the ball. But here's what I want them to do when LaMelo comes back. Do the same thing. Share the ball. Stop doing that ISO crap. See, they win more games when they play for self. But me and Coach Joe had a conversation about Gordon Hayward one time. And Coach Joe told me that since Gordon Hayward doesn't have to look over his shoulder at LaMelo, now he wants to share the ball all of a sudden. What do you think about that, Coach Joe?
Facts, DJ. You hit the nail on the head. The threat is gone. See, for now. See, he can now feel comfortable about being at the top of the depth chart and all on top of the hierarchy. Exactly. When it's in the game yesterday, I think did he have 8 points? I think.
Yeah, he had a.
Go ahead.
Yeah. It was really low. The points he had last night. I thought it was 8 because he had 11.
11. Okay. Yeah, 11 points for the $120 million, $100 million man. Okay. See, he can hide. See, and be a part when Melo's not there. They can go into their corners. It's like high school. You know, when you go into a mixed high school, you know, and you go into the cafeteria, that's when you really see how the kids get along. When you go in the cafeteria and see who's sitting next to each other, eat. See who's hanging out with each other during lunchtime. See, that's when you know when you only got a short period of time and you got to be around people who you're around the people you really care about, who your real homies are. See, so Gordon ain't fooling nobody. But I gotta say this though, DJ, because it deserves saying. Shout out to the young brother down in Sacramento, Halliburton, for coming on his press conference and saying that the people who trying to put him up as rookie of the year and downgrade Melo and happy that Melo got hurt, he said, I ain't accepting that. That's wrong. See, that's absolutely right. Shout out to that young brother for taking a stand against these shines that's trying to separate us. Go ahead, DJ.
Excellent. Shout out to Tyrese Halliburton for not falling for the okie doke, putting another brother down. See, we could all learn this in society. Just because somebody else has success doesn't mean we got to put them down and hate on someone. Let's be congratulators, and he could build great things. It's good to have more than a LaMelo Ball be talented. It's good to have an Anthony Edwards. It's good to have a Halliburton. It's good to have a Patrick Williams of the Chicago Bulls, who I think will blossom in year 2 or 3 when he figures it out. It's good to have a Sadiq Bey who I think will blow up. Trust me, he's gonna blow up a year or two. So these things are great,
Facts.
but it's also great not to participate in hating. These fans that are hating, they're not at the level at LaMelo Ball or any of these players to even have an opinion. They're just not. And shout out to the sister J&J video. She says LaMelo is probably encouraging them on the back end as well because he wants to be associated with a winning team. Exactly. That's his character. LaMelo is all about winning. Ever since high school, ever since JBA, and yes, I said the JBA, ever since the NBL, even though they lost, he hates losing. So, of course, he wants them to win. The dumbest thing I heard was I heard a Shine say, I bet LaMelo fans are happy, would be happy if the Hornets were losing. No, I wouldn't be happy if the Hornets lose. I want LaMelo to be associated with losing. I don't want that to happen. But Coach Joe, I'm going to read the standings. And this is the Eastern Conference standings, by the way. This is going to blow your mind. Because I read the standings before, but I'm going to get another update. This is another update. So, number one, Philly. They're 32-13. Number two, Brooklyn, 31-15. Milwaukee is 29-15. And this is the tricky part. From 4 all the way to even 11. This is the crazy part. Charlotte, 23-21. New York, 23-22. Atlanta, 6, 23-22. 7, Boston, 22-23. 8, Miami, 22-24. 9, Indiana, 21-23. Chicago, 19-24. And Toronto, 18-27. So all 11 of those teams, there's going to be a couple teams making a run. It's going to happen, especially with the trade, acquisition, and buyouts. This is what the Hornet media has not been preparing their fans for. This will be the toughest month. Now, if they can get through this, I commend them. But it will not be easy.
DJ, thank you for pointing that out. And to me, what you just pointed out there is the difference between Beverly Hills and Skid Row. That's what you just pointed out.
I'm about to cook now.
The difference between Beverly Hills, Brentwood, okay, Manhattan, and the damn ghetto, Skid Row. Okay. If you 500, if you make the playoffs at 500 or below 500, or over half your conference is around 500 or below 500, that is horrible. That is nothing to clap your hands and stand up and stick your chest out about. That is horrible. The goal in sports and competition is to win, not to be 500. See, this is ridiculous that we even engage in this conversation. 500 is nothing. That is not good. God dog a frog. Come on, man. This is ridiculous, family. Don't let them trick y'all into thinking that the Hornets are actually doing something here. Okay, and those other teams, New York and Toronto and Miami and all these teams. Miami will tell you, if you talk to Pat Riley and ask them what he thinks of where they are right now, he'll tell you they stink.
Right.
He ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Well, you know, we're fighting for a playoff spot and we might get around to. No, he gonna tell you straight out, this is horrible. We stink. And so that's what I'm saying about them. They stink. And I ain't gonna let nobody try to convince me into telling me that because they're 500 or around 500, somehow that's good. It's not good, especially when over half your conference is under 500. Horrible.
Coach
Go ahead,
Joe, you are cooking. and this is going to blow everybody's mind. I'm just going to read some of the standings records in the Western Conference. The Los Angeles Lakers, who are playing without LeBron, they're the 4 seed for now.
And AD.
And AD. Let them know. And AD are the 4th seed. They're 29-17. That's in the West. So in the Eastern Conference, you got a lot of teams that are right at 500. There's no need to be celebrating. That's a product of a bad conference. So the number 8 seed in the Western Conference is a team that has a better record slightly than the Hornets. They're a little bit. They got a game above the Hornets. The San Antonio Spurs, 22-20.
And they're in 8th place. Go ahead, DJ. I'm sorry.
No. I'm glad you're saying what you're saying, Coach Joe. Memphis, 9th seed, 21-21. Golden State, 22-24, 10th seed. Sacramento, 20-25, 11th seed. And you got the Pelicans, 19-25. Brutal, tough conference.
Beating each other up.
Portland, if Portland was in the Western Conference.
Eastern
Conference, yeah. If they were in the Eastern Conference, they will be almost close nip with the Milwaukee Bucks. And they're the freaking 6th seed of the West. That's incredible.
Facts.
That's incredible. Phoenix, the number 2 seed, 30-14. Utah, 33-11 in the West. Utah got the best record in the NBA. So the number 1 seed of the East was the Philadelphia, who's playing well, by the way. Let's not take nothing away.
Facts.
They would have to fight just to get the number 1 seed in the freaking West. Like literally fight to even get the 2 seed or even the 3 seed.
Facts.
Because the Clippers are 30-16.
Facts.
Denver Nuggets, the 5th seed, 27-18. And then the Knicks are 23-22 as a 5th seed in the East. Now you tell me which conference is tough.
DJ, just do this right here. Look at the 4th seed in the West, the Lakers, and the 4th seed in the East, the Hornets. Are they really even in the same category?
No, not at all.
Thank you. There it is right there. Shit. Not even in the same discussion. And their folks want to get on this stream and get on and put out the airwaves with these shines. Look, they don't need Melo. Look at it winning games. What?
Please.
Man, please. Pass me with that nonsense.
Yeah, I've been seeing that lately. That I don't need Melo talk. This is dumb, man. That's just people celebrating. Like when you haven't won anything in a while, mediocrity is all you can celebrate on.
Facts.
And shout out to
the family in the chat is heating up. DJ, check out.
Yeah, I'm looking at these comments, man. Shout out to 704 Bound. He was talking about we don't need Aldridge too slow. He can't go to the Lakers or another team that's pushing for the playoff deep spot. Drummond would be good. But I don't think Drummond is going to the Hornets. Shout out to Brett Law. He says, hit that subscribe button, close to 4,000 views. Yes, we almost there. Organic views. I love it.
Facts.
Radar says, yeah, but then look at Robert Horry. They're talking about rings, coach.
hey, you can't take nothing away from Robert Horry because his team wouldn't have won if he hadn't hit big shots.
That's all truth, coach.
So we ain't gonna slight Robert Horry. No. Because you don't get to be. That's right. You don't get to be a Robert Horry and be a scrub.
You ask I'm from Houston. You ask any Houston Rocket fan, coach, about Robert Horry, they held him to high regard because he was always clutch.
Clutch.
Yeah, he ain't no scrub.
On championship teams, not on mediocre teams. Big difference.
Hey, coach, if a young Robert Horry, or just in a prime or young or any era of Robert, his playing career, if he was on the market, there would be so many teams. All 32 teams would try to get him. All 30 teams.
Facts.
The oldest Thorpe. Well, hey, y'all are on fire in the comment section right now.
Look at the family. Look at the family doing their thing. I love it. I see you, family, and you look so lovely. Wouldn't you agree?
Y'all on fire today, man. I love it. Shout out to Jason Zimmerman, day one, brother. He said, "What up, new media family?" Thank you, my brother. Boy, this is such a blessing today. Coach, what do you think about the Hornets getting Brad Watermaker when they know they needed a big man? What the hell is going on?
Brad Wanamaker?
Yeah.
They got Brad Wanamaker?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. You are kidding.
Oh, Lord.
Hell no, DJ. You lying. They did not get Brad Wanamaker.
They did.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
And here's the crazy part, Coach. Some people are forgetting that LaMelo could come back because I see people talking about, oh, this could be a good replacement for LaMelo Ball. What the hell y'all talking about? Y'all need a big and y'all get a guard when y'all don't need a guard. Y'all got 50 million guards on the roster.
They picked up Brad Wanamaker?
Right.
So that's your free agency splash.
Boy, backwards, coach.
And y'all talking about this team is a good team. You got a guard-heavy team, and you bring in another guard.
Mm-hmm. Backwards. Coach Joe, Claudia Portia, she funny. Claudia Taylor says, strange Borrego letting them run and gun now. But
exactly. Well, we've been saying he on new media from the damn very beginning. And what I've been
right.
Excuse me, family. What our What our criticism has been all along about this dude is that they're not playing to their strengths. And Melo plays to their strengths. And now Melo is gone, and now y'all playing upbeat. Now y'all playing at a faster pace. Wow. Now y'all sharing the ball. Wow. What a hater, man. What a hater.
If y'all not seeing that.
And that goes to show you, DJ, that how much hate he was putting on Melo, because for him to now come behind and encourage them to play that way tells you that he knew all along that was the best way. He just wouldn't do it.
Preach, coach. Exactly what I'm saying. And they call me crazy on Twitter. Everybody slandered me on Twitter, man. Good afternoon, my brothers. I'm just gonna listen in, man. But preach, coach. Go ahead.
How you doing, my brother? Go ahead, my brother. Pick it up.
I can't complain. I'm actually on my lunch break, so I'm just gonna be very precise. But yesterday, before the game started, I said, listen, the Hornets will blow out the Miami Heat. Everybody slandered me on Twitter. I got a lot of hate. People calling me crazy. They're calling me mentally retarded. They said I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Listen, it's exactly like what coach is saying. This team, they want to send a message to LaMelo, right? The narrative is that this team's success is based on LaMelo Ball's dominance, right? So what you have now is that Borrego now, he uses this as a chance to show the world and show everybody that, listen, we don't need LaMelo, okay? I am the team, which is me, Borrego. So he hit the system that he implemented after this team is playing faster, right? They're playing faster. They're sharing the ball more. You have guys that's, it just complements the system that Borrego is working with, okay? He has these guys playing to a certain manner whereby they're coming out there. You have guys not looking at each other's shoulders for the ball. Everybody's just playing their role. Everybody's just playing within their role. And when LaMelo Ball was here, you didn't have this. But it goes to show you, I do personally believe this. Listen, call me crazy all you want, but this is all tactics by Borrego. He know what he's doing, okay? Because the Hornets was not playing like this when LaMelo Ball was playing. And he tried to fit within their system, but they tried to fit him out the system. But now he's not there anymore. You find that it's a different style of play, like what Coach is saying. So I just want to reiterate on that. And exactly, I'm just happy I came on live, and Coach is saying exactly the same thing I was saying on Twitter. And for all the people that are slandering me, listen to my brother, Coach Joe. If you're not going to listen to me, I listen to my brother, Coach Joe, and he will tell you exactly what I was saying. I said that the Hornets would blow out the Miami Heats. Call me crazy. They will make a statement because this is the game everybody would see as a statement game, and they will come out there and blow out the Miami Heats. So the narrative would be, wow, the Hornets blow out the Heats with the LaMelo Ball not playing. What is going on? What is the difference? That's all I have to say.
My brother, just someone that was fire. I just want to interject this. I want you to know, Coach is ready to roll. Whoever called you retarded, just let me know. Just give me the heads up. Okay, we ain't going for that.
He's on Twitter. Tell me I'm crazy.
Yeah, well, let me know when you want to roll. Okay.
I know you got my back, Coach. I know you got my back, and I'm just happy I came on live and you said exactly the same thing I was saying. I know you got my back, my brothers.
Gonna call you retarded. That's nothing. Because of their unnatural fetish for and hatred toward LeVar and love for Borrego and that horrible system down there in goddamn Charlotte. We don't play that mess over here in the media.
Exactly. All that name calling, buffooning, just because someone has a different opinion. And these people call themselves adults. We all hear grown. But for some reason, they resort to childish games. You got all that time in the world. You got responsibility. You should have responsibility. And I'm speaking to the shines out there. But they go out of their way to bug people. But don't get mad because we're pointing out the truth. Look at it. I can tell some of these people that have not been watching Charlotte play recently, Coach. Look at how they're playing. Do not tell me they were playing this way when LaMelo was playing. They were slowing down the pace, trying to play half court. All of a sudden, LaMelo's out. They play the style that I've been wanting to play. And Coach, I'm gonna say something that's gonna shut everything up. If they were playing like this from the beginning, when LaMelo was playing, nobody will be complaining.
Facts.
I wouldn't be complaining.
Facts.
Preach, my brother. Preach.
Am I lying, Coach Joe?
Not at all. Facts.
If they were playing this style.
As a matter of fact, Melo said when they had that 49-point first quarter of that game, when they were really playing, moving the ball, everybody was running and stuff. He said, "Don't take my word for it. Ask the players, do they like playing like this?" When he called it beautiful basketball.
Right. Shout out to AJ Watson for the $5 super chat to help grow the nation. He said Brad is 31 and he played for the NBA for 2 years. And he's supposed to be LaMelo replacement. My team is something else. That's a joke in itself, brother. It's crazy. We got LaMelo's replacement. Man, get out of here with all that, man. Shout out to the sister Jane J video for the $5 super chat says, who's really coaching the team? Whose style are they emulating?
Facts, JJ. How you doing, my sister? Miss you.
We got Radar with a $5 super chat to help grow the nation. Says, hey, we all know the game is rigged. I was the biggest Jason Williams fan, and we should have had the championship, but it's nice to have this outlet respect. And as a Laker fan, even I gotta admit, I was like, man, we dodged a bullet. All Laker fans are saying that, man. Coach Joe, what are we saying? Man, we dodged a bullet on that King series.
Facts.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna cap, man. I ain't gonna cap. Shout out to Ray Kingdom. You're in the building, man. What you think about this discussion, my brother?
What I think about this discussion is mediocrity, stupidity, retardedness. It irks me. It makes me mad, furious. DJ did a stream for Lonzo Ball's trade deadline, right? I think I was one of the people who commented almost every 2 minutes because this pissed me off to the break of dawn. And LaMelo, what they're doing, all of a sudden the Hornets can pass the ball. All of a sudden the Hornets want to. It's like in Lonzo too. Lonzo's gone. Oh my God, let's see what they can do. Now they passing the ball. Are you serious? Are you serious? Now Lonzo and LaMelo are not playing. Now they want to pass the ball? Run the fast break? Are we serious now? That's what we're doing? And all of a sudden, don't talk about how they stealing some of Lonzo's and LaMelo's idea of throwing it full court. Who do you think you are? You throwing the ball full court? You can't just copy that. You're copying. Okay. I don't even want to start with it. I really don't. And then here we go with tell me I don't sound like David Griffin, right? Tell me this doesn't sound like David Griffin. Yeah. The imperfections of our incarnacities is that it's funny how, when we talk about Lonzo Ball, it's almost laughable. And in our insinuatives of this situation is amazing. And, we as a family, it's crazy to me. And every time we talk about trade deadlines, we get our motives. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like you just said some random 30 vocabulary words and nobody understands what you're talking about. Like, come on, man.
Go ahead, Young G.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And then some of the fans really believe Lonzo wants to stay with the Pelicans. Are you serious? You believe that? You truly believe that? You truly believe he's gonna take a $15 million contract? Cut it out. Come on, man.
Good job, way to go, Young G. Yeah, you just blew him up. Let me just say to the room here what's going on with the Lonzo thing. Okay, this is Clutch Sports. That young brother over there taking David Griffin across his lap and whooping his ass. Do y'all understand what went on? That's what went on here.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
He told them. Let me tell you what happened. He told them, if you don't give my boy his money, we out of here. You think we playing games? We ain't playing no games. When they embarrassed Lonzo and didn't pay him his money like all the other top lottery picks got their money. The brother at Clutch told him, all right, thank you. Because I'm telling you right now, you getting zero for him. For that disrespect, you getting zero for him. We already got it set up where he going after the season. That's why nobody bid it for him, family. Why nobody put no deal on the table for him, family. Clutch Sports already got this taken care of. They know where Lonzo is going. And why would you give up? And that's why them other ones didn't give up nothing. Why would you give up a pick for somebody you know you can't re-sign? Think about it. I pass.
Uh-oh.
Man. Look, Clutch and Lonzo was the smartest move I've ever seen. One of the smartest moves I've seen by a player. Clutch Sports got right up in Lonzo's ear and said this. Listen, they about to try to, They, you know what I'm saying? They didn't trade you, so they're gonna try to pull a fast one. So this is what I want you to do. We gotta wipe off all the little bad tastes out of the fans' mouths and bad taste out of the atmosphere. So they say, look, I need you to suck up a little bit, tell them that you love them, tell them you want to be a part of the team, and you know what I'm saying? I need you to, you know what I'm saying? We gotta wipe off some of the bad taste. You know what I'm saying? We need the fans to be on your side again, because they're gonna be away from you a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because you was talking about how you didn't want to be on the team. You know, your father said what he said, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do this, you gotta shadow it, you know what I'm saying? We gotta take care of it. So I want you to just go out there and tell David Griffin that you care about the New Orleans Pelicans, the Pigeons. Be quiet.
All right, I just want to say this right now, before DJ go, Mr. TB, come on, brother, don't come over here and troll now, man. Don't do this, man. This is all positivity in this stream, man. Don't come in here and be trolling, my brother, please. I got time today, right? You say Zoe deserves top money. You saying that he should be traded for 2 second-round picks. What brain cell in your mind would make you believe that? And I'm not gonna go back and forth with you right now. But for you to say that Lonzo Ball is worth 2 second-round picks, are you for real? Do you see his numbers? They want to give Kelly Oubre $20 million. What the hell is Oubre doing? Oubre is averaging 14-6 and God knows how many assists and how many percentage from three. Lonzo Ball is one of the best snipers in the league. He's a 3-and-D player. Just off of 3-and-D alone, Lonzo Ball can get $15 million minimum. Just off of his 3-and-D play style alone. Then you throw in the playmaking. That's another $5 million. Right? There's many ways that Lonzo Ball can help a team win. So for you to say that he's worth 2 second-round picks and he's not worth the money, what are you guys watching? Are you guys really Ball fans, or you guys are haters? Just haters of basketball. You don't even have to be a Lonzo Ball fan to see what this kid is doing. Lonzo Ball is $20 million minimum. Listen, he's worth $25 million to me. Because like I said, the 3-and-D play style is $50 million. The playmaking is another $5 million. Right? If you want to break it down. And for his elite 3-point scoring, if they can give KCP $16 million, why the hell Lonzo can't get 20? KCP can't pass. You got to understand, in today's NBA, if 3 things is very valuable, which is the 3-point shooting, the defense, and the playmaking. That's very, very important. This is why the Clippers, they bent over backwards to get Rajon Rondo. I just want to leave it as that, man. Please don't come on here hating my brother. You know, for you to say that's not good, man.
Thank you, Slick Madison, for pointing that out. People don't realize this is a pro player era. This is no longer the owners trying to screw the players in the contracts. And I'm not trying to compare. I'm not trying to say the NBA is just like the NFL, but I'm gonna give you an example. The market sets everything else. So when Dak Prescott got the $40 million a year contract, is he really worth $40 million a year like Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers? No, but that's the market. So what Rich Paul is going to do, he's going to state that's the market. And what have I been always saying? Because of the market, Lonzo could average 17 and 20 a year because of the market. Anybody who is a basketball fan, just with common knowledge, would know that it's not far-fetched to say Lonzo could get 17, 20 a year. Slick Madison made examples of players that just average, getting bags. Kelly Oubre, they talking about him.
$20 million they have set up for him. $20 million. And nobody's saying that he should get the same money as De'Aaron Fox. Nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying he should get $30 million. But like DJ says, it's the market. This market is paying players, the 3-and-D wings, the 3-and-D players, elite 3-point shooters, elite defenders, elite playmakers, people that can control an offense, that can run a team. It doesn't matter who you are. If you can run a team, you will get your money. Okay? This market is not all about scoring 30 points anymore. This is not the game today. 30 points will get you that big bag, but I'm just saying, there's 3-and-D guys, elite 3-point shooters that can make, Seth Curry, for example. Seth Curry, I do believe his next contract, Seth Curry can get up to probably $14 or $15 million. Just off of his 3-and-D play style alone. Seth Curry is going to get $14 to $15 million a year. That's what I believe. So every market is different. In today's NBA, you need that three in these that three in the wing, that three in the player. You need that elite playmaker, that floor general. You need somebody that's very elite on defense. This is what the market wants. This is what coach. This is what DJs is saying. So I'm just going to reiterate on that. Go ahead.
And before I
Go
let
ahead,
Coach
DJ.
Joe go, because I know he got a lot to say on this, it's also projected market. So if Lonzo's on a team where he's utilized more, he's going to have more points, more assists, more rebounds, and the defense is going to be there. And you put him with a Bulls team or an improving Knicks team, you never know. Coach Joe, what do you think about Lonzo and what his market rate is, you believe?
DJ and Madison, my brother. Y'all notice how silent I am?
Right.
I'm not getting into it. It's silly. It's a silly conversation to have.
Right.
If a person is watching the NBA today and know a little bit about basketball, and you can't see Lonzo's value, you can't see how rare he is, how rare he plays, his skill sets are, and what a benefit that is to today's NBA, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's absurd. Him and Melo are ones of ones. Can you see their style of play? They're the only one in the NBA that plays this way. And this is the new NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Someone who is tailor-made to play the style of today's game as a leader, as a point guard, as a distributor, and you're saying that person doesn't deserve the money that people are getting who are not that. Okay, all right. I guess that makes sense to somebody. It makes none to me.
I just want to say one last thing before I go, because I'm going to go back to work. 14 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists, 37% from 3. That's a 2-time MVP. Made over $200 million in his career in the NBA. I'll leave it at that. That's it. Have a good day, my brother. I'm going to head back into work.
Have a good day, my brother.
Take care.
Man, you have a good day.
What? Slick Madison with the closing remarks, man. That's how you go out, man. I love it.
You understand what I'm saying, DJ?
Absolutely.
See, old media likes to control the narrative, control the topic, control what we're receiving by throwing out nonsense arguments for us to chew on and to waste time, talking about, which really isn't something to talk about at all.
Right.
Okay. And instead of us talking about what we should be talking about, which is the game within the game, we sitting up arguing about stuff that's already been debated already. Slick Madison just told you the analytics is already in the NBA as to what you get based on what you do and your skill set. That's not something to have a discussion over. That's something to just say, well, that person is slotted here, that person is slotted there, that person is slotted there. Next.
Exactly. And let me read this. Taufik says, in addition, Lonzo is worth at least $20 million because 11 teams want him to be himself. In free agency, it might be even more, and the other teams will offer higher, which they can't match. But I love the knowledge of this panel, man. I love the knowledge in this chat. But I'm gonna move on from topic because it's really simple, man. Y'all know what the market is. Y'all know what the analytics is. And just wait till free agency. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, AD says Joe Harris got $75 million in 4 years.
Facts. A bench player.
They don't, coach. They think the NBA is like the 90s now. Man, these players are getting paid.
DJ, that's why I said it's a distraction.
Right.
This is not a real conversation. Because anybody that's been following this and paying attention, you see what it is. It's obvious. It's not a secret. Go ahead, Ron.
Can we talk about the fact that, did y'all see the rookie rankings
Oh my
Oh
Did
God!
y'all
Can we
see?
do that?
Oh my God!
Oh my
I
God!
was.
Yes.
I thought that was the first thing I was going to say. I, how do you drop that low? And it haven't even been that many games yet. How you drop that low? It ain't even been that. I said, hold up. And then some ignorant person, I'm watching in the comment section, right? They wrote, oh, that kind of makes sense because when Wiseman got injured, he did drop down. I said, fool, the dude was right next behind his tail. LaMelo had a huge lead. Nobody was even near LaMelo. All of a sudden, a couple games, oh, he dropped down to the 7th place. Are you serious? I want to know who wrote the stats on that. I'm about to turn violent, man.
Ray King, this is what you're saying is so point on, my brother, because ain't no where are all the great performances to catch up? They caught him. They caught the rest of them up. What he at? I'm watching. I see a game here, a game there. Okay, I'm not seeing when Halliburton and all these people, Edwards and all the people above him right now. I'm not seeing as they're playing, they're breaking records the way Melo was. Where's that at? If they doing the work, if they putting in the work Melo was putting in, where's the records? What are they breaking? Another, some more bullshit. Some more bullshit. Okay, another way to slight. This is what they always wanted to do. So this is where they wanted Melo to be in the beginning. Damn near out of the lottery pick. See, this is where they wanted him. This is where they had him. They happy as hell to be able to post that now. Look at it. Look at this. Go ahead, DJ. This is stupid.
Boy. Coach Joe, the amazing part about this whole thing, after the LaMelo injury, it reveals so much of the stuff we've talked about. Everything we've been saying, everybody talking about y'all exaggerating, yada yada yada. Now you're seeing it. The game within the game. This thing is if you can't see the game within the game, I can't have a conversation with certain people.
I mean, DJ, Melo was breaking records off the fucking bench.
Right.
Okay, off the bench, playing limited minutes. What are y'all talking about?
Talk to him, coach. Talk to him.
You got to be kidding me. He broke records off the bench, and then when he got into the starting lineup, he continued to break records. What are y'all talking about? Where them other dudes? What records are they breaking? I'm listening.
Coach Joe, can you remember a rookie who, like, let's say a rookie that got injured at the end of the year, breaking certain records, dropping rankings? I can't remember.
No, the record for playing the fewest game and winning Rookie of the Year is Patrick Ewing. I think
Right?
Patrick Ewing played something like 60-something games, I think it was. Was it, DJ?
Yeah, it was about 60, 50-some, 60-some games.
Yeah, so there it is. But Melo was so far ahead of everybody, as Ross said. He was so far ahead. Can we see them catch up with him by breaking records like he did to show that they're as well in his category? Or are we gonna play this bullshit game?
Wow. He said that's a black ball right there. Melo dropped 5 ratings in 2 games or something. Boy. And shout out to the brother Sean Bless. He said, why do Hornet fans swear Melo is stuck there forever? After his contract, he'll be restricted, free agent. Can't be still technically he signs with any team he wants. But the Hornets can offer the most money though. That's why I've been telling folks LaMelo is a different rookie. You know, he's not like these rookies that need to support all their family, be the breadwinner. Their family's doing well.
Facts.
So he's gonna dictate terms of how they treat him. And y'all think we just talking to be talking about treating LaMelo right. What did I be saying, Coach Joe and Ray Kingdom? If you don't treat LaMelo right in these next couple of years, things will change.
DJ, let's go back to the originator. What did LeVar say? My kids don't play basketball for money.
Facts.
So I'm going with LeVar on this one again. knowing his kids. Go ahead, DJ.
Absolutely. That's enough said right there. And shout out.
Wait, can you say? Wait, Coach Joe, you said knowing is what again?
Knowing his
What did you
children,
say?
his kids.
Okay, I want everyone to just hear that right there. Knowing his kids, LeVar has coached these boys for a while. This is not something. Okay, let's just speak the facts now. This is not something that he's just randomly making it up. People want to bring all these narratives. People want to bring up how things should be. LeVar said, I coach my boys to play the whole game. I don't care what you. No, that's not statistically possible. You mean it wasn't possible for Michael Jordan to go to a whole baseball season and then come back win another championship, or was not possible how LeBron is how old and he's still playing, or when Kobe turned his Achilles and hit the free throw, or we're talking about a whole bunch of things that showed that wasn't possible to people, and they all showed it's possible. LeVar has said, my boys can play the whole game. And okay, he's saying, like, come on. You can't just put Lonzo for 5 minutes, stop him, and when he's getting hot, and then wonder why he didn't get injured. You got LaMelo trying to force a bucket. Now he hurt his wrist. You got to stop it. This is disrespectful.
See, my brother. Melo hurt his wrist, in my view, because he was trying to change the culture of a losing franchise, and he was trying to show the other players on the team the only way you get to be great and good is you have to sacrifice. You got to put it on the line. Stop shooting threes. We're down in this game. We need to stop the clock. We need to hit free throws. We need to create fouls so we can help ourselves get back in the game. We can't just stand on the outside and shoot threes as they were doing. See, this dude is a different dude. And now they're starting to play that way because they realize now what's gone. They realize what's gone now. That light that was in the locker room is not there now. And they realize what they've lost. I pass.
Thank you for the follow-up. He said Melo's still rookie of the year. Why did they take him off? Well, we all know it's politics. I knew that was going to happen. Off of a couple games, they're going to do it. But that's just how they roll. And Terry in the chat says Edwards went 3 of 18 last night, but they acting like he's rookie of the year. It's not the same standard. What did we say before the season? I pointed this out. I said the number one pick will have the lowest pressure this season because a Ball brother is playing. Meaning, all the pressure goes to LaMelo Ball.
Yep.
Anthony Edwards can mess up. He can shoot. He won't get criticized as much. And I want to address this. Curtis Power says it could mean the Eastern Conference is very competitive. So the Western Conference has a better record versus the East. The Western Conference has more teams with winning records, not just teams in 500. And you got the nerve to tell us that the Eastern Conference is very competitive.
Hey, DJ, hold on a second. I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Let me deal with this, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, let me do it. Curtis, it could mean that, or it could mean this, Curtis. How about this? When me and my friends who are 20 handicaps go to the golf course and bet each other to see which one is the lousiest of the lousy, it could mean that we just all suck and trying to figure out who the suckiest of the suck. How about that?
Right. The Eastern Conference.
How about competition means you play at a certain level, not come down to the mean. How about that?
Right.
And Eastern Conference, you can have a negative record and be in the 8th spot.
Right. Right.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say this, and I'm not exaggerating what I'm saying. the Kings. They're 20-25. If they had an Eastern, someone said my mic going in and out.
It is, but go ahead. I can hear you now.
Okay, sorry about that. If the Kings had an Eastern Conference schedule, they would have a playoff seed.
Oh my God. They better than all them teams. Right now, they playing better and got better talent, playing better than most of those teams that's below Charlotte. In the West.
Exactly. Rap guy says the Eastern Conference is competitive.
Yeah,
that's
competitively lousy. Right, they are competitively lousy.
The Eastern Conference has been getting beat up by the West all year, and someone got the nerve to say that.
All year for decades.
Oh, that's even worse.
For decades. They've been this way. They've been bad. In the East, you've been able to be one or two teams for years now have been under 500 and made the playoffs. That's the way that conference is. Which is what we've been talking about. I'm sorry, Rap. Which is what we've been talking about here on hashtag new media, the game within the game. It's more dudes on the East Coast, more general managers, more presidents who are lousy, don't know how to evaluate, don't know how to run a franchise, and managing mediocrity horribly. Go ahead, my brother.
Can someone tell me if you pay Gordon Hayward the money, and Gordon Hayward is one of the focal points, and everybody loves Jason Terry. We can go on. Everybody loves Devontae Graham, right? If everybody loves these things, and James Borrego was caring about the other players, why is Melo the most talked about? Ooh. Why is Melo the most person on titles, clickbaits in front of ESPN's face? Woo! But they want to talk about the focus points is on the other people. I don't get it. Someone explain to me. Even the comment section, please. I would like to know.
Woo! Look at that. You know what it's called? It's called hypocrisy, my brother. Okay, it's do as I say, but not as I do. That's what it is. See, it's that stuff that y'all young people hate about my generation. That old bullshit that we did, my generation. Not really help you, but then try to criticize you. Don't really give up game, but then got something negative to say. See, that old bullshit. It's just old-fashioned hypocrisy. They know that Melo moves the needle, and Melo is the one that puts money in their damn pockets. But they want to diminish him because they don't want to admit that he's that thing. Because then that would mean LeVar would have to get credit. And they don't want to give LeVar credit for shit.
Wow. Boy, this is...
I mean, come on, DJ. Me and you heard how many times when Devontae was out did JB talk gushingly and just over and over about how this kid is, for the winning, he counts to the winning, and we just gonna miss this kid. And then when Melo gets hurt, we just gotta move on. We gotta just move on. We gotta just buck up and move on because we love Melo, but we gotta move on. We heard this dude. We know what's going on.
As you guys could tell, I adjusted my mic. Sounds a lot better?
Yes.
Good. Man, you all are preaching today. And Coach Joe, I'm glad you pointed out that what we call the older gen syndrome. Yes. Criticizing the young when they know they had faults of their own.
Responsible for not picking up the mantle, not taking the baton. Okay, think lying and acting like everything is fine. And now y'all young people got to deal with this racist bull crap and these police doing all this stuff. And we knew we were growing up, they were doing this stuff, and we didn't do nothing to help. Now y'all having to deal with it, and y'all don't even know what the hell is going on.
Boy, this is knowledge you're getting right here, especially from Coach Joe. So what we talking about is beyond just the court in the basketball. It's life.
Facts.
But we're using it as an analogy. Look at the Hornets, man. All of a sudden, they want to do the stuff that LaMelo wanted to do when he's out. But when he's playing, they want to handicap him, slow the pace down, play half court. I got kinfolk calling me, said, man, the Hornets look different. You think?
Man. DJ, you know what this is, DJ? What brings up for me? This what brings up to me, fam. I know some of y'all say that it's old or something in my day, but I think y'all will be able to relate. It's like when Chuck Berry came on the scene and they ignored him, and the minute Elvis Presley started singing like Chuck Berry, oh my God, look how great Elvis is! Wow, look at this music. We've never heard it before. That's what it is. Appropriated.
For those who don't know, Chuck Berry was the originator. All that stuff Elvis got it from him.
Originator.
And he did it better than Elvis.
Oh my God. And that ain't taking nothing away from Elvis, but that's what the system did.
Radar says LaMelo wants all the smoke. Let's go.
Facts.
And don't be surprised if he comes back.
Oh no, he coming back. You can believe that.
Oh, he's coming back.
Y'all can believe that. As a matter of fact, I just watched a little video earlier about some doctor. He said that he thought the fact that the X-ray and from my understanding, this makes perfect sense. Not that I'm agreeing with the doctor, obviously, guys. The doctor knows, okay. But I'm just saying from my experience of injuries and being around players, the X-ray didn't show a break. Only the MRI showed a break. So that means that the break was deeper in there, not as prevalent. So that's a great thing. That means it doesn't have to heal as much.
Oh yeah, and I remember on one of the streams somebody said to DJ's Rock of Truth live stream, he one time commented and said, "Hey, this ain't no ACL tear. This ain't no Achilles tear. This ain't something that's gonna just really destroy his career. Come on now, this is something I think he's young enough to recover from, and he'll be nice and strong back, healthy back. I really believe that."
Facts. Actually. Halliburton had this similar injury when he was in college.
Yeah, definitely.
Brothers, this was a great discussion, man. We will do more morning streams because of my new schedule. So the East Coast folks, this is good news for you guys, so you don't have to stay up until 1 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Now, Mondays and Tuesdays, guaranteed. That's when me and Coach Joe will do our nightly show, Mondays and Tuesdays.
But we don't have to do it like late as we did it before.
Exactly. We'll do it
so 10 o'clock East Coast time, 8 o'clock Pacific. What do you say, DJ, right?
Yeah. 10 o'clock East Coast time.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, we'll do that. But shout out to y'all. Shout out to, I got to say, because I like saying his name, Dexterius Crockett. He said, I believe the Bulls way open their eyes as to the Hornets and Pelicans. Hey, let's do this way. The Balls. Okay, I believe the Balls way open their eyes as to the Hornets and Pelicans. Hey, let's do it. You know, the Ball family moves different, man. They move different, and the one thing about the Ball family, you don't know what they're going to do until they do it.
And you know something, DJ, really quickly I want to say is that LeVar showed them, and he talked about this, and I am under no delusion. Okay, the thing that really angered me about JB is that he knew his team needed to play this way. And he was not allowing them to do this and micromanaging the hell out of Melo, okay, just because of his ego. And the evidence is what we're seeing before us now. This is why I've never liked this dude. I've always seen him for who he was.
All truth. All truth. Thank you, Coach Joe, for spitting that knowledge. Thank you for Rave Kingdom for joining the platform. Thank you. Slick Madison. This is an amazing show. Positive energy. Let's spread positivity today. Be congratulators and not haters. Love ourselves. Love our people. And Coach, any last words?
Well, I just want to say, to the family and in the room, thank you guys for showing up. Y'all some riders. We appreciate you guys so much. To J&J, thank you, J&J. Sister, I miss you so much. We miss you here over here. Early stream sound awesome. She said, J&J, thank you, my sister. To Rev King, Kingdom, Rav Kingdom. I think I'm saying that right.
It was Rave.
Yeah, my brother. Thank you so much for you coming on too, because I love to hear the young people. I learn from you guys. Y'all teach me as well. And DJ, hey, the president of New Media, man. Thank you, my brother, so much for again providing a platform for us to come together and express ourselves in a way that is important, that the world needs to hear. So I appreciate you guys so much. And I love to say that I'll always leave with Ubuntu. Because of you, I am. Because of me, you are. We are. So have a great day, family.
No doubt. And Drum Keys, we will have a show in the morning on Sunday morning. Easy like Sunday morning. Yeah.
'Cause I'm easy.
Shout out to Terry in the chat. He said the media did the same thing to Larry Bird. He came out playing like Magic and the black players of the 70s.
Facts. But Larry was bad. That Larry Joe Bird was bad. I don't take nothing away from him because he showed me. Because I was skeptical of him when he came out. I mean, from Indiana State playing, he played one of my mentors in college at the Final Four. He played DePaul. Curtis Watkins and two of the DePaul players was from my high school. So I've been following that Larry Joe Bird for a long time, and he was the deal, ain't no doubt.
The baddest, man. That dude was the baddest. But shout out to everybody. Have a good day today. Stay positive. I love all of you guys. Peace and blessings.
Let me tell you something. Back in my day, let me show you.
Hey, y'all, man. I'm going to play that outro again. I love that song. I'm going to do it again just for y'all.
Let me tell you something. Back in my day, let me show you.